How are we all? Welcome to Kentish Kicks. A little vlog update. Not really a lot going on. I'll say that, there's always a lot going on I suppose, but you can see I've cut the hedge, gave that a real good hack back. I've got some weed killer, I need to get this all sorted out down here. And a few new accessories for the garden. Picked up a couple of nice lights, and that shines up at night. I'll show you in a bit. And got this off eBay to put me pond stuff in, and just the cushions. So that's got my microscope in there, got my koi scope, and some bits and bobs, a few malachite green, some fire full seat, no more blanket weed, my clay, a couple of towels, my auto feed which I haven't used yet. I don't know what this is. It's koi food. Bicarbonate, I think. Yes, it's been really handy to have the stuff to hand. So that's that. The foam fractionator has been doing absolutely fantastic. Look at the grubby water on that. Can you see the colour of the foam? Got some it's a blue colour, so anyone will know that that's malachite green. Fish are looking great now. If you look at my other videos, I put some chloramine tea in this pond, and a few doses and PP over a period of the last 4 to 8 weeks I think it's been, because the koi had a few marks on them. But they really have settled down now, feeding like pigs. And so I thought, right, malachite green, just one last course and that will do it. I've got pond hoover out today, nearly had an absolute disaster with that. I'll show it you. It's called a sludge muncher. £89, and you get the, there it is, so you get everything you need. And I've got this basket that you pump water into, it collects all the debris, and then there's a connection at the bottom so it empties. Now it's technically no good with this pump, because it's all, anyone that knows that the pond pumps that fill up, stop, empty, start, fill up, stop, empty, it has to work on gravity. And I had an absolute disaster because I wanted to use this basket. Can't remember where it is now. Here it is. There it is. So it's only an extra £15 for it with the, so it was £8 to £9. I think it was £103 delivered with the hoover and the basket. So I gave the pond a good hoovering out today, but last week when I first tried it, I had the hoover there, the basket here, and then it was discharging into the pond. Everything going great until I came over here, and I think you're all going to know what I did. The hoover dropped off, bounced, dropped in the fucking pond in it. And I'm a tradesman, so I know all about, I'm a manager now, but I got all the trade background, been in the trade, building trade for years, so I know all about electrical and how dangerous it is. But I grabbed it because I didn't want the top of the pump motor, if you like, to go right underneath, so I managed to grab it, went just underneath a bit, managed to grab it, however tripped the electrics, and that's because I got a circuit breaker on my extension. So anybody that's got a pond hoover or working around the pond, get one of these. You can test it, reset it, and this protects you. And that went off straight away. So yeah, that was that. So that was thought I'd knackered the Hoover after only about 20 minutes using it. I managed to leave it in the sun. It was really hot last week, so I managed to leave it outside in the sun in my conservatory, let it dry out, and I used it today and it was fine. So I've been very lucky there. So a good test is it does well if it's wet. I got lucky, I think, and I gave it a real good hoovering today at the pond bottom. So everything's spick and span in there now. Give the top of the bog filter a good cleaning, took up the debris and all the slime off the tray there. But pond hoovers, the stop-start ones, they are a pain in the arse, because before you've got the hose down, the actual hoover's about full. So you can draw about, put it down, you manage to get it down and draw about a metre or two. So you go back, forward, and that's probably about as much as you get before your hoover stops. So really that one, that net that's got down there is really designed for the more expensive one that are continuous use. However, I ain't got the money for that. I only use it once or twice a year. This is a ball ache when you get all this stuff out as well. I put some plants in, guys, some pelargoniums. I love pelargoniums, and a couple of rudbeckias, look really nice. Got a couple of nice lights for the ambience. Trim my olive back because that looked dead with winter. That's come back now. And the citrus tree just there, it's got a lovely canopy now because that was all wrecked because of winter. And then this here, people will notice on my videos that this is normally standing up. Well, I found this piece of perspex standing up, and it's already got holes pre-drilled, so I've just popped it onto there because today I fed them, hand fed them the Bonio biscuits. Done a video on that, guys. Some Bonio biscuits, they love it. So I sat here and I fed them, and what I like now, I can sit here and see the full pond. So normally I would only be able to see from that line there, so that would be like that. Yeah. So that my view is normally technically like that. And now, look at that, how much it opens it up. Fantastic. That's great. Apart from that, not a lot to report. So on that note, I think I will stop the video and come back later tonight to show you what the pond is like by night. Got these as well that look really nice, flicker on there. So yeah, I'll come back at dusk and I'll finish this off. I'll get this uploaded hopefully, and it'll be Sunday night, the night that I sat on the garden if it don't rain, and just shoot the pond by night. Oh, there's one more thing. I've got these pond lights. I've had these before. If you look at my really old videos, I had these before, 2 sets, and I've stuck them underneath the water, 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. And the pond looks stunning. However, they don't last as long in the water, I've found. So I thought, right, let's do it so the pointing on the water, and let's just see how I go. You do get a bit more reflection that way, but ayo, we'll see. You'll see what the pond looks like tonight. I want to finish off the load of clay that I've got left and put it in. The pond is looking absolutely great since I've hoovered it out. That's one error that I made with this pond really. The bottom drain is here. It's more over this way than it is that way, because I thought the water coming down there will push water this way, and that coming down there will push water this way, and my 2 outlets or returns are there. They're not on at the minute because the 2 showers are on. But I could reduce this flow and open that up a bit, and I might do now I've got the foam going, and get some flow going here. Anyway, if I were doing a pond again, I would bowl it more. I would probably have a bit more of a serious slope to it. I think with this I would go about 5 inch on one side to 0. I really would, and then there I'd have about 7 inch to the same spot, and then here same again. However, I was reluctant at the time to do that, because if you do that you're losing some serious volume, of course, because that bottom then takes up volume instead of having a relatively flat floor. But that's one thing, designing a pond, I would do differently. So let's get more of a close-up of the koi. Looking great, I hope you agree. They're looking in great nick at the moment. So some of you are probably saying, well, what are you pulling malachite green in for? Well, because I'm a believer in finishing course of treatments, and that's what I'm doing. Even though you may think they're okay, there still might be eggs, still may be parasites, X, Y and Z in the pond still, so finish your course of treatment. I've noticed one, where is it? This tancho here has not lost its colour or anything yet, doing absolutely great. Did I say tancho shower? It's just a shower. It's got a lovely circle on its head, look at that, it's an absolute beautiful fish. This is losing some colour and going a bit of a yellowy colour on its head. I think that's because of the summer temperature, I think. We'll see how that develops or comes and goes. Deteriorating more than anything. This is just increasing, this Tancho Goshki. If I can get a bit of a closer up of that. It's an absolute cracking fish, that one. That one there. So I got that, the Ginring Tancho Goshki. I got these are all Coda, my Coda. Got this Goshki. I got the Achiba, Ginring Achiba. This is 4. I got a Chagoy as well, but that died unfortunately. Gutted. But anyway, this one here, look at that. Just need them to grow now. It's surprising. I look at them and I think they've not grown much, but actually, when you look more closer, they're bigger than you think. And I'm sure if I bowled them, they would even look a bit bigger than I think. So I'll be back. Oh, got this lovely thing my wife bought it me. Look at the fish. Beautiful thing. So I think I'll do the video tonight, and then as soon as I've done, I'll have the clay ready, because tomorrow I'm working, so it'll clear up in the next day or two, and hopefully that will just finalise my clarity on the pond and just sharpen it all up a bit. We will see. I will check. I'll have it all ready tonight at the end of my video, and then we'll see on the next week Saturday if the water we think is any clearer or not. So pond by night, guys. It's actually darker here than it looks. A lot darker than it looks. And this is, I think, for £13 off Amazon. Solar powered. Quite effective, I think. I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you the pond lights, won't I? So, it's the pond lights. So the sensor, there's a little sensor there, look. So there's a remote for it. There's obviously red, green, blue channel, white on, and then you've got flashing and all that, but you obviously don't want it flashing in that for koi for obvious reasons. That's white. Actually not white. Looks like a mix. Blue, green, red. And then you can go down the channel with the red channel and make it more yellow. That makes sense. So that's back to red, green, and then you can change the colour of the greens. There you go. Back up to green, and then this is the blue channel, and then you can mix the blue channel or make it a lighter, like sort of go down the channel into a more of a purpley colour, and then obviously back, and then that's classed as white, and then this is where you've got flash, and then you know you've got like strobe and things like that. And I guess for a sequence of quickness, you don't want them. I think at the most you'd use that one if you wanted to have an effect. If you've got people around with a party or something, and you don't want it flashing too much, because the koi, even though I've not noticed any difference to be fair, koi having a disco, you could probably get away with if you're having a party. Koi don't seem that bothered, do they? Look, you think they would be, but they're not. But I think that fade would probably be the better one if you was going to use it for a party or something, but I won't use it for other than that. And then you've got brightness, so you can brightness up and down. And they're about £24, so I will just put that on blue for now. And there you go. And then I've got me main light. So shall we bung them in some food? You can see the pond water looks great. I'm not going to put much in because the skimmer's on and that. This is due to go off soon, and you can see the koi are absolutely loving it. The good thing about these lights, look, they would look better underneath the water because you won't get this effect here. But I think that effect is quite nice actually. I quite like it. I've got used to it now. It's good how it sort of hits here on the water. Look. So if these were under the water, you would get they would just light up the water, and it does look really good, I must admit. But yeah, it really lights up underneath the water. But obviously when they're above the water, they give more of effect out of the water. So around the pond you get a lovely, you know, light ambience, if you like, around the pond, and it just comes off a bit. These change colours, these are really effective. And that's the lights. Let's turn them off. These lights off. I mean, this is great. This is for £13. It just looks like the moon, don't it? And that light there, look, this looks like a. We'll just get these shimmers off. That's the skimmer gone off. Skimmer's definitely gone off now. No, sorry, the bubbler's gone off, and then the skimmer will go off, and then it has gone off. The fish know it as well. I'm really glad I gave it a good hoovering today. I've seen the little koi more now as well. There you go. Skimmer's off. So now I can get a bit closer. So, that's about it for this week, guys. It's Sunday evening. I'm gonna get this video sorted out and hopefully uploaded for you guys. Yeah, there's the that. There it is. First time we've seen it, I think, that. So it's getting a little bit more. That was the long-finned one that I got. Don't seem to have grown much. There's a little bit of crap on the bottom, but to say that is clear though, you know. It's a very clear pond. No green tint to it there, it's really clear. That height series right on the bottom there. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button if you like the video. Please hit the thumb down if you didn't like it, or if you're just a troll. There's a few of them about, but who cares? Do his own thing, don't we? Have a great week. Have a fantastic week, and I'll catch you all next week. See you later.